Good morning, happy Tuesday. So today we're going to sing the same song that we've been singing over and over and over because as Vikings fans, it's really easy to get all Eeyore. Oh, here it goes again. Oh, he's going to miss the kick. Oh, this, oh, that. Don't be afraid of greatness. Don't be afraid to raise your expectations a little bit. So I always ask this of Vikings fans, whether it be family, friends, people who just meet, etc. Like, what would be a successful season for you this year? Right, this upcomes here. So, what will it take for it to be a success in 2020? Now, it runs the full gamut because you absolutely run to the jabronis of every year you don't win the Super Bowl is a failure. That's the kind of guy he probably still wears his high school Letterman jacket. Like he got one letter. He was on JV as a junior, which is embarrassing. But finally, senior, plays in special teams, wears that letter jacket, butt naked. That's the only thing he wears too, right? So that dude is just a peach to be around, right? But then on the other end of the spectrum are some of the super casual fans. Like, well, we'll try. We like Zimmer. We like Kirky. If they try hard, that's good enough for me. Yeah, those are the same fans that during the 38-7 absolute debacle in Philadelphia were like, oh, well, at least we had the Minneapolis Miracle. I mean, that was fun last week, right? I mean, never mind that there was a home Super Bowl on the line, homeboy. And also that Patriots team was just eminently beatable, but whatever, right? So, like most of you, we're somewhere in between that spectrum, right? We're in the middle somewhere. So I'm definitely not like the binary win-loss jabroni. I'm definitely sure not the participation trophy dude either. So we've preached on here a bunch. Do not be afraid of greatness. Do not be afraid to ask more of your team. Do not be afraid to have high expectations for your squadron, right? And make no bones about it. Like, this is a Super Bowl caliber team headed into 2020. If that defense gels, if the O-line solidifies, helping out Dalvin and Kirky, this is a very formidable squad. It just is, right? The Niners made the Super Bowl last year with their similar formula, and not as good of players, let's be honest. Yeah, just saying. Right. Plus, this is what the Vikings brought Kirky in to do, right? Because 2017, Magic Carpet Ride, Case Keenum, NFC title game. Well, all right, so Case isn't the long-term answer. We love you, but we don't love you. So have fun in Denver. And then, we'll just bring in Kirk Cousins from Washington. Oh, he's going to be the guy to get it over hump. And we said when he signed that contract, if the Vikings do not win a Super Bowl under Kirk Cousins' tenure, it's a failure. That's right. It's a failure because that's what you brought Kirk Cousins in to do. He's supposedly the missing piece. There you go. And you gave Kirk Cousins the first fully guaranteed multi-year deal in NFL history, and then you did it again this offseason with his extension, right? So yet we consider last year a success when they won a playoff game because Kirk won a primetime game against the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. I mean, have we shifted expectations? I mean, sure, definitely nice to go down New Orleans wild card round, beat the tar out of the Saints. That's great, but no, like, is this where we've gotten? So, what are your expectations for the 2020 Vikings? Yeah, for me, I think they have to make a Super Bowl. I think they do have to make it. Not saying win. Although, obviously, if you want to accidentally win a Super Bowl, that would be nice. I'll fully accept that. But I think this team has to make the Super Bowl for this year to be a success in my mind. I just really do. All right. And I'm not like I said, I'm not the win a Super Bowl every year or you're a failure type dude. I had no illusions in 2011 that Donovan Fatnab and rookie ballerina Christian Ponder were going to go to a Super Bowl, right? I was just hoping for an 8-8 team. We got 3-13, the worst record in franchise history. But, yeah. But right now, strike while that iron is hot. Strike it, right? I do not think that the veteran turnover on defense will be a net negative. I actually think it's more addition by subtraction. I think that the young influence of talent on the defensive side of the ball is going to be big. I think that Spielman finally stopped ignoring the offensive line. Some great pieces up there. I do think that Stephon Diggs will be adequately replaced by newfangled Thielen, as well as Jefferson, BC, Sharp, and Osborne, as well as Irv Smith Jr. stepping up more in year 2. I do think Dalvin will be back. I think they'll come to an agreement. I think he'll stay healthy. I think he'll become the best running back in football. And I do think Zimmer will finally get it and realize that he is the head coach of the whole team and not just cater to one side of the football, right? So I think that this will all come together. Baby will have a stew going. And I do believe this year. I do have expectations, and I hope that the team meets them. I mean, if the Vikings in February, or hopefully in February, are down in Tampa, ready to square off against whatever jabroni team comes out of the AFC, bring it. Then I will say this year's a success. Let's just enjoy the Super Bowl. Whatever happens, happens. There you go. Actually, by then, I'll be like, you got to win the Super Bowl. Otherwise, everyone gets fired. Right? So just take a moment, ask yourself what your expectations are, and then just raise them up a little bit. Like if you're saying, well, win another playoff game, that's okay. No, NFC title game. If you're saying NFC title game, no, say Super Bowl. If you're saying get to the Super Bowl, no, win the Super Bowl. That whole thing, right? This is a good football team. The stars are aligned. Let's just raise that Jerome Barty one time. All right. But your thoughts, expectations heading into 2020? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. You want to support the work, pull us on the Venmo. Please give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skol, production value.